Alright, hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today's video is going to be coverage of me participating in the Proving Grounds Tactical Sniper Series match that was held on 24 February, which if you're watching this video was last weekend. So this was a very fun match. I used my PSA Saber 10 M110 clone and my Glock 45, but I got to put myself to the test. I consider this a redemption match as I did this match a year ago in February of 2023. And to say the least, I did not do so well. I've finished bottom 10 for the 2023 match, and so I consider this a redemption match for myself. So I went into this, I spent a lot of time training, definitely more than I did for the last one, but a lot of time getting a very precise zero, getting my dope holdovers, and just putting in a lot of effort for not just shooting prone, but also shooting in those dynamic shooting positions. To say that the training paid off is an understatement. Long story short, I ended up doing a lot better than I did last year. So out of 69 shooters, I came in 20th, which again was a huge improvement of last year. So I'm extremely pleased with that. Looking back on the competition and just kind of digesting everything that happened, there were a lot of mental mistakes that could have been avoided. Just slowing down, really thinking through things and not getting so complacent. I probably could have done a lot better, but again, this is a huge improvement and I definitely redeemed myself coming from the 2023 match. So I consider this a success. I definitely want to keep doing these. It was so much fun. I had just a really good time. It's a great learning experience. It's great to put yourself to the test, get uncomfortable and see how you perform. But I got to participate with a lot of great shooters. I mean, just some fantastic shooters, to which the guy on my squad, one of them, won the whole match. So to give you an idea of the caliber of guys out there, I mean, just fantastic people. But yeah, great opportunity, great learning experience for me, and just overall pleased with the match. We're going to go, right now we're going to look through the stages. I've got a breakdown for each stage. But yeah, let's look at the stage, and then on the back end of this, I want to give you kind of an idea of what my loadout was, if you will, and give you an idea of what my thoughts were, and just how my guns perform, and any ideas like that. But before we get into it, I want to give a special thank you to today's ammo sponsor, True Shot Ammo. So they sent out some Saltec M80 ball 7.62x51 ammo for me to use for this match. And I am very pleased with how it performed. So traditionally, I'd been using some M80 ball Winchester white box, and I was getting about 2 MOA groupings at 100 yards. I took this out before I did the competition, and immediately just a noticeable difference. I was able to push it closer to about 1 MOA, and that transitioned pretty well going into the competition. So I was able to be a lot more accurate and a lot more precise based on what I would have been using that Winchester white box. So again, just big thank you to True Shot Ammo. Check them out. I've got a link to them in my link tree, so check that out in the bio. But yeah, big thanks to them. They sponsored the ammo for this match, and I'm extremely grateful for that. But yeah, let's get into it. There are 6 stages in the match, and here we go. All right, so getting into stage 1, we had 3 shooting positions. So what you'll see is the 3 shooting positions to which we had to engage an array of pistol targets from each shooting position, and then we would transition to a rifle and move backwards, engaging the rifle targets that were at each of these positions. This was one of the stages. I missed 1 target as far as the par time goes, which for those of you interested, the par time was about 105 seconds, I believe, if I remember correctly. So I missed 1 and got a penalty for that. But overall, I felt pretty comfortable going into it. Looking back at it, I could probably go a little bit slower on the pistol work, just smooth fundamentals and working that pistol. And overall, I felt pretty good about this. It could have been a lot worse. And for it being the first stage of the day, I felt pretty good. All right, so for stage 2, we were told to sit at the table for what you're about to see. We had an array of pistol targets in front of us and then an array of rifle targets out to distance. So what the instructions were to remain seated. We would grab our rifles, engage those rifle targets, and then once finished, we were to transition to our pistols, to which we would engage those pistol targets right in front of us. I felt pretty good. I didn't miss any targets. I made the par time, so this gave me a confidence boost coming off of that first stage. All right, for stage 3, this was a pretty fun one. So we were standing beside the truck for what you're about to see. We engaged an array of pistol targets. Once finished, unload, show clear, we transitioned to the back of a pickup truck, engaged the rifle targets that were out the distance across a pond. Once we engaged those rifle targets, we were to unload, show clear again, go back to our pistol, hop out the back of the truck, and then engage one target to finish the stage out. Again, didn't miss any here, made the par time. I felt really good. I was very happy.
Where's my other match? That seemed to be off while I was in the bill. It's just 5.56.
Step to your right?
No, I'm not sure. It's up. I zeroed it yesterday. It's my first time seeing it this late. It's not a really good grip. I never tried it. I never tried it last time.
All right, so for stage 4, we were on top of a shipping container. I believe it was, I want to say 3 shipping containers high, if I remember correctly. But what it was we were on top of the shipping container. We started with an array of targets down below us, about 10 to 15 yards. We engaged those with our pistols. Once finished, unload, show clear, we ran across the shipping container to where our rifles were staged and engaged a series of rifle targets that were at distance. So what you're going to see is actually my buddy Joe. When I did my recording of this, the camera actually didn't record, so I obviously didn't get myself. So Joe volunteered to have me record him, so what you're about to see. So check him out. I'm linking his Instagram as you're about to see.
I got really mentally.
All right, for stage 5, this was a very interesting stage to say the least. And what you'll see is actually one of the mental errors that I made. But to start out with, we had an array of pistol targets to which we were to engage, and then we transitioned to our rifles, to which this was referred to as a know your limit stage. So you had a series of 5 rifle targets to which you had to engage, and each one got progressively smaller. Now, if you were to miss one of those targets, you were to step back, grab your pistol, engage a target, and then go back into shooting the rifle targets. So I made it through, and this is where the mental error comes in. I made it through the first time, forgetting that I had to do it a second time, to which I got back on the gun and made it through no problem. I still made the par time. My time could have been a little bit better, obviously due to the mental error. But yeah, I was still really happy because this was pretty challenging, and overall I did all right.
No! False!
That was supposed to be a hot.
Oh, that was a hell of a flinch.
Right?
Yeah, alright, it worked.
Hit! Hit! Woo! Hey!
One more!
Keep going! You gotta be. Oh! Shoot!
Oh, yes! Rifle!
2 times.
On the same target! Oh, shoot your pistol, damn it!
What?
Pistol!
The red one!
What the?
It's in black and white, Brandon!
Shoot the red one again!
Shoot the wrong target.
Hit! Hit!
No way! It's so much better!
And lastly, stage 6. So stage 6, there's always going to be one stage that just absolutely falls apart on you, and this was that for me. So a lot of mental errors here, a lot of just discombobulation, if you will. I didn't go into it focused enough, and as I got through the stage, I just getting confused. There were forced magazine reloads for rifle and pistol, different shooting positions, and once you got into it, it was just a lot going on, and the lack of focus really hurt me here. So I didn't do too well, and this is the second stage to where I missed the part time and got penalized for the missed targets. Again, it's a learning experience. Looking back, I should have been more thorough and just more focused going into this. But, like we say, it's going to happen. There's going to be one stage that just falls apart on you, and a lesson learned to say the least. But yeah, here it is. All right, so that's going to be it for the shooting portion of today's video. Now I just want to kind of go over my loadout for these tactical sniper series and what I feel is important, what was useful, what was not useful. But to start with, the main gun, the star of the show, was my Palmetto State Armory Saber 10. This is their M110 clone, and just fantastic. I didn't have any issues running this match, and I am extremely impressed and proud of the performance that this rifle gave me. So if you're not familiar, this is a 308 AR-10 platform that is modeled after the M110. I've got a Magpul bipod, some rail covers here, and just the general aesthetics that come with an M110. For the scope, I was using a Primary Arms 3-18. This has the Athena mill reticle. I'm personally a fan of mill reticles, and I think that's the way to go. But just the setup here did really well. I am seriously impressed, and paired with the good ammo I got from True Shot Ammo, I did all right. And I'm, again, really proud of myself. This was quite the redemption from last year, and yeah, going from the bottom 10 last year to the top 20 this year, I will work with that, and I'm proud of that. So the rifle did great. Again, no issues. I highly recommend getting this rifle, and just a fantastic rifle. But yeah, that's the primary weapon that I use. Let's get into the secondary weapon. All right, so for the secondary weapon, I have my Glock 45 frame with the PSA dagger slide on top. So this is a Gen 5 Glock 45 frame and a Gen 3 slide. It took a little modification to get this to work, but long story short, change out your back plate and take a Dremel and make the slide ambidextrous, and you're good to go. So this is a full-size frame. I've got the threaded barrel. I've got the slide cuts here, and I'm rocking the Holosun 509T. This is the version 2 optic. I've got no issues with this optic. I've been using it for a long time, and I even use this in the night vision match that you're going to see in a follow-on video. And overall, I'm just really impressed with the gun. I've never had any issues with it. It's just very comfortable. It always goes bang when I need it to, and it's accurate enough. And with some good fundamentals and just good trigger time and training, I've gotten to run this very well. So again, I'm very happy with it, and yeah, I can't complain. All right, now for first line gear, this is my battle belt. I've got 2 pistol magazines attached right here. I've got 2 AR magazines attached right here. I've got a little Beltline med kit here. I've got the T-Rex Arms sidecar. No, this is the Ragnarok. I've got that here for holding my Glock, and then a pair of gloves. I think this is very useful. It saves me from having to use a chest rig or anything of the such. I can carry everything I need on this battle belt. So yeah, I've been rocking this for a long time. I've used this in countless competitions, and it just works. It does really well. The setup I've got, as far as configuration goes, is pretty nice, and I'm pretty happy with it. So if I make any changes, I'll let you know, but this is kind of how I'm gonna rock it for the time being. And last but not least, taking notes is extremely important. As I'm going through this competition, I just want to keep documented how I do, what the stages were, just those initial impressions that are made following each stage. And that's where the Stable Defense range notes comes in. I've shown this to you in some previous videos. I highly recommend it. I'm able to track everything from the date, the ammo, the groups that I shot, everything needed to just keep good data on how I'm performing versus your traditional right in the rain. Of course, that can do it, but this just makes it a lot easier for you. And again, I highly recommend getting one of these. They've been pretty great, so check them out. I'll have a link in my link tree down below. But yeah, fantastic. Highly recommend picking one of these up. All right, and so we're gonna bring it to a close here for the Proving Grounds Tactical Sniper Series DMR match that I participated in. Overall, I'm extremely impressed with my performance. Again, so much better than the 2023 match I did. Went from a bottom 10 to a top 20 performance. Training works, dry firing works, putting time behind your trigger makes a difference. Get out there, train, be better, and the results will follow with that. I had a lot of fun. I want to say this for the guys who may be a little scared to get out and do this. It can be a little bit intimidating, but I can assure you that once you take that leap of faith, you're going to be glad that you did it. The guys that I got to shoot with are some of the best in the world, I truly mean that. They have been very adamant about bringing in the new shooters, kind of coaching them through this, making them feel better, giving them tips and pointers of how to be better so that you're not the lone guy standing out despite your lack of experience. I know next to nothing about long range shooting, and especially tactical sniper shooting in general. These guys help a ton, so I really urge you to get out there. Don't worry about what others are going to think. They're going to bring you in. They're going to help you and just give you a nice positive environment. Last and most importantly, I want to give a big shout out to Chad Wiley and Sarah Williams for putting this match on. Fantastic match. The setup, the ease of movement, everything in between as far as logistics and the admin side go. Very, very well done. It was easy. There was no confusion. I mean, it was laid out straight for us. And again, very well done. Get out there, try these out. These matches are fantastic, full of fun. Going forward throughout the year, I've already got them scheduled. I'm going to have a lot of matches like this. So stay tuned. And yeah, guys, come on. Come out and join us. And we're going to have lots of fun. But thank you for the support. We'll see you next time.